Welcome to our channel, people of Earth. Today we're diving deep, and I mean deep, into the heart of the Caribbean to Jamaica, land of reggae, sunshine, and some seriously bizarre taboos. You think you know culture? Think again, my friend. We're about to take you on a wild ride through Jamaica's most unusual and unexpected social norms. Trust me, you'll be looking at your shoes and your dinner plate a little differently after this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. We're going in. Alright, first up, let's talk about color. Seems harmless enough, right? Colors are just colors after all, but oh boy, in Jamaica, it's a whole different ballgame. Not in Jamaica, my friends. Here, colors can carry meanings and superstitions that might just make you rethink your wardrobe choices. You see that vibrant red shirt you packed for your island vacation? Leave it at home, trust me, it's not worth the risk. In Jamaica, red is like the VIP section for duppies. These spirits are drawn to the color red like moths to a flame. Now, for those of you who haven't had the pleasure, duppies are basically spirits and not the fun, party-loving kind. They're more like the kind that make you want to sleep with one eye open. We're talking mischievous, maybe even malevolent entities. They can be pranksters at best and downright terrifying at worst. So, wearing red is like sending out a bat signal, but instead of Batman, you get a duppy crashing your beach party. Imagine trying to relax with that kind of company. Not exactly the vibe you're going for, right? You want to enjoy the sun, sand, and sea, not worry about supernatural gate crashers. Locals will tell you stories about people wearing red attracting all sorts of bad juju. These tales have been passed down through generations, and they take them seriously. Now, I'm not saying I believe it, but I'm also not saying I'm willing to test it out. Why take the chance when you can just avoid it altogether? Just pack a nice, neutral beige, you'll blend right in. Plus, you'll get to enjoy your vacation without any unexpected supernatural encounters. Sounds like a win-win to me. Next up, we're tackling a taboo that even I find hard to resist. Pointing. You know, that universal gesture for, look at that or you dropped your wallet. Yeah, not in Jamaica. Apparently pointing your finger is like wielding a tiny bony wand of bad luck. Want to curse someone with a lifetime of misfortune? Just point at them. Okay, maybe it's not that dramatic, but you get the idea. Jamaicans believe that pointing attracts negative energy. It's considered rude and disrespectful, and honestly, after hearing some of the stories, I'm inclined to agree. So, keep those fingers to yourself, folks. Use your words, or better yet, just nod in the general direction. Let's talk about nighttime serenades, shall we? You know, a little whistling to accompany your moonlit stroll? Well, put a sock in it. In Jamaica, whistling at night is like sending out a dinner invitation to every duppy in a 5-mile radius. Apparently, these spirits find whistling absolutely irresistible. It's like their version of a siren song, luring them in for a midnight snack. And guess who's on the menu? You guessed it, the whistler. Now I'm all for a good party, but not when the guests are invisible entities with a taste for human souls. So, if you're feeling musical after dark, stick to humming. Or better yet, just enjoy the sweet sounds of silence. Chapter 4. Baby's first haircut? Hold your horses. Okay, new parents, this one's for you. You know how everyone's always in a rush to give the baby their first haircut? Not in Jamaica. Cutting a baby's hair before their first birthday is a big no-no. Why? Because apparently, those tiny little hairs are like strands of pure luck, and snipping them off too early is like throwing away a winning lottery ticket. Now, I'm not saying I understand the logic, but I'm also not about to mess with a baby's luck. Those little humans have enough to worry about, like learning to walk and figuring out how to poop in a diaper. Let them keep their lucky hair, I say. Chapter 5. Watch your step, literally. This next taboo is for anyone who's ever wanted to sweep someone off their feet, literally. Don't do it in Jamaica. Apparently, sweeping over someone's feet is like placing a voodoo curse on their love life. Forget finding a soulmate. You'll be lucky to get a second date. Legend has it that sweeping over someone's feet will prevent them from ever getting married. Now, I'm not sure if it's the broom or the sweeping motion that's cursed, but I'm not taking any chances. So next time you're tempted to give someone a quick sweep, just ask them to move their feet. It's better to be safe than sorry, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. Chapter 6. Funerals? Not for the expecting. Okay, this next one is a little sensitive, so bear with me. In Jamaica, pregnant women are strongly advised to avoid funerals. Now I know what you're thinking. Isn't that a little, well, insensitive? But hear me out. Jamaicans believe that funerals are a breeding ground for negative energy, and the last thing you want is a pregnant woman and her unborn child exposed to that. It's like bringing a newborn puppy to a metal concert. Not exactly the best environment for a developing soul. So, while it might seem strange, this taboo is actually rooted in love and protection. Let's talk footwear, shall we? Specifically, what happens when you take those shoes off? In Jamaica, you never ever leave your shoes upside down. It's like sending out a welcome mat for duppies, and trust me, you don't want those guys hanging out in your house. Apparently, leaving your shoes upside down disrupts the balance of energy in your home, inviting in all sorts of mischief and misfortune. Now, I'm not usually one for superstition, but I'm also a firm believer in keeping my shoes right side up. Just call it a good habit. Chapter 8. Dinner in the dark, more like dinner with a duppy. In Jamaica, the concept of dining in the dark takes on a whole new meaning. Who doesn't love a romantic candlelit dinner? The soft glow of candles, the intimate atmosphere, it all sounds perfect, right? Well, in Jamaica, you might want to skip the mood lighting. The dim ambiance might set the perfect scene for romance, but it could also be an open invitation for something else. Eating in the dark is a big no-no, and not just because you might spill your red stripe. Imagine trying to enjoy your meal, only to have an unexpected guest join you. Yes, you might spill your drink, but that's the least of your worries. The real concern is the duppies, those mischievous spirits from Jamaican folklore. It's because, you guessed it, duppies. These spirits are notorious for their love of darkness and their tendency to cause trouble. Apparently, these mischievous spirits are drawn to darkness and are more than happy to join you for a midnight snack. Imagine those glowing eyes watching you from the shadows and are more than happy to join you for a midnight snack. They might not eat your food, but their presence is enough to ruin any meal. Now, I'm not saying that every time you turn off the lights you're going to have a duppy crashing your dinner party, but the possibility is there. You're going to have a duppy crashing your dinner party, but do you really want to take that chance? Imagine the unease among your guests. But do you really want to risk it? Just light a candle, or better yet, invest in some good overhead lighting. A well-lit room can keep those pesky spirits at bay. Or better yet, invest in some good overhead lighting. Your stomach and your sanity will thank you. Plus, you'll be able to see and enjoy your meal without any supernatural interruptions. Your stomach and your sanity will thank you. So next time you're in Jamaica, remember, keep the lights on and the duppies away. Happy dining. Chapter 9. Pregnant and picky, Jamaica gets it. Back to our expecting mothers. Pregnancy is a time of cravings, but in Jamaica there are some cravings you just have to ignore. Certain foods are considered off-limits for pregnant women, and it's not just about heartburn or indigestion. For example, eating mangoes is believed to give your baby a skin condition. And don't even think about touching those delicious crab claws. They could make your baby walk sideways. Now, I'm not sure about the science behind these beliefs, but I'm guessing it's best to err on the side of caution. After all, you're eating for two. Chapter 10. After dinner, put down the soap. Last but not least, we're talking about post-meal hygiene. You know how everyone tells you to wait 30 minutes after eating before going swimming? Well, in Jamaica, they have a similar rule about bathing. Apparently hopping in the shower right after a meal is a recipe for disaster. It's believed to disrupt your digestion, and could even lead to illness. Now, I'm not sure about the science behind this one, but I'm not willing to risk it. So after a delicious Jamaican feast, maybe just relax for a bit, let your food settle, and then hit the showers. Jamaica. Come for the beaches, stay for the taboos. This island paradise is known for its stunning beaches, crystal clear waters, and vibrant culture. But beyond the sun and sand, there's a whole world of fascinating traditions and taboos waiting to be discovered. So there you have it, folks. Jamaica is not just about the beautiful beaches and the reggae music, it's also about the rich cultural heritage that makes this island so unique and intriguing. A crash course in Jamaican taboos. These customs and beliefs have been passed down through generations, shaping the way of life for many Jamaicans. I told you it would be a wild ride, from duppies, which are ghostly spirits, to the practice of turning shoes upside down to ward off bad luck. Jamaica is a country with a rich and fascinating culture, full of vibrant traditions and colorful customs that are deeply rooted in its history. These taboos are just a small glimpse into the beliefs and traditions that have been passed down through generations. They offer a window into the soul of Jamaica, revealing the values and superstitions that have shaped its people. If you ever find yourself on this beautiful island, take the time to explore beyond the beaches. Dive into the local culture and learn about the customs that make Jamaica so special. Remember to be respectful of local customs, even if they seem a little strange at first. Embrace the differences and show appreciation for the traditions that are important to the locals. Even if they seem a little strange at first, you never know, you might just find yourself fascinated by the stories and practices that are so different from your own. You might just learn something new about yourself and the world around you. Travel has a way of opening our minds and hearts to new experiences and perspectives, and the world around you. So, next time you visit Jamaica, remember to look beyond the surface and delve into the rich cultural tapestry that makes this island so unique. Thanks for joining me on this cultural adventure. I hope you enjoyed learning about Jamaican taboos as much as I did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And hit that notification bell for more fascinating content from around the world. Until next time, stay curious, my friends.